If you think the England team getting raided and robbed, or the World Cup trophy suffering an embarrassing malfunction during the opening ceremony, is the craziest thing that's happened so far, then you haven't seen anything yet. Because we're only 5 days into the 2026 World Cup, and football has already completely lost its mind. So here's your Day 5 World Cup update. Watch till the end because the last update will actually make you lose your mind. First, the World Cup trophy malfunction. An opening ceremony that was supposed to be flawless suddenly became one of the most talked about moments of the tournament. Somebody had one job, and the internet hasn't stopped talking about it since. Then we had a police officer in Boston go viral after showing ridiculous football skills in front of fans. At this point, somebody needs to get him a contract. South Africa's World Cup campaign got off to a nightmare start. Not only did they lose their opening game against Mexico, but a clip of their flag bearer slipping during the ceremony also went viral online. Meanwhile, Mexico fans turned the opening match into absolute chaos. Thousands of hats were launched into the air during the celebrations. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Japan fans once again reminded the world why football respects them so much. After their match, they stayed behind and cleaned the stadium before leaving. Pure class. Outside the stadiums, things got much more serious. Protesters and riot police clashed near the Mexico match as hundreds of individuals caused disturbances around the venue. Spain were spotted training in ice vests ahead of their matches as teams continue looking for ways to deal with the conditions. iShowSpeed hit 55 million subscribers during the World Cup and was visibly emotional celebrating the milestone. Then came one of the most controversial viral clips. A Mexican fan was accused of making an offensive gesture toward a South Korean content creator, which was a very uncivilized behavior and needs to be condemned immediately. And speaking of South Korea, a Korean fan surrounded by Mexican supporters was launched into the air repeatedly as fans from both nations celebrated together. One of the most wholesome moments of the tournament so far. Then came bad news for Ghana. Thomas Partey was denied entry into Canada and missed Ghana's opening match. A massive blow for the Black Stars. But somehow, none of those moments were the funniest. Because the internet is currently obsessed with a duck wearing a Mexico shirt walking through the streets like it was preparing for the World Cup itself. I genuinely have no idea what's happening anymore. And we're only on day 5. So tell me, which of these moments was the craziest? And I'll see you again for the Day 10 World Cup update.